Vroom, vroom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Shaw Racing Club. For today, we're doing a hockey break.
And he walks away.
Yep. He just hasn't seen the picture of you yet, so.
When's the last time we did hockey here, Jeff?
What's that?
When's the last time we did hockey? It's been like 6 months, right?
At least.
Around the time he first started doing this.
Yep.
The breaks period.
Because I had to go through to see what number hockey break it was, and we did 9, so we're on our 10th one. But I had a lot of scrolling to do, and then realized afterwards you can click the button and get the oldest to come up on the top instead of the newest. Yeah.
That's how you learn.
Yep. Why am I typing? Hey, Hunter. Hey, Clinton. What's going on, guys?
I donated a lot of nice cards in here, guys, if you haven't bought this box.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even look at the cards. He sent me a box because he didn't have enough tea bags. I just gave it to Dar, said, making it even. So they each have at least one hit. Some have more, and there's some nice stuff in here, Dar says.
So what he's trying to say is if it doesn't go good, it's all his wife's fault.
That's it. Exactly.
The way it works.
The pups.
That's it. How you doing, Robert? Good to see you. Sean, what's going on? So there is the list of the teams still available. The Ducks, the Bruins, the Sabres, the Flames, the Hurricanes, the Blackhawks, the Stars, the Panthers, the Wild, the Rangers, the Senators, the Lightning, the Utah, Arizona, the Mammoth, I guess now, Knights, and the Capitals.
David,
What's available? Anybody's interested? Hey, Douglas.
I'm going to call him the Salt Licks.
Hey, you're going to call them the Salt Licks?
Yeah. A better name than fucking Mammoth.
The Polygamists or something like that would have been better. Like, at least people understand. But yeah, so those are the teams. And now the interesting part is going to be which player are you going to pick?
Oh, boy.
Because this is this is the 2010s and up. So, yeah.
Wow.
It took me a while to figure out who I was going to pick. And then as soon as I did, a whole bunch of players popped into my head. I'm picking Pacioretty. I picked Patches.
Yeah, that's a good one. Marchand would be a good one.
Marchand would be another good one.
Yeah.
Red Hall, nice. Oh, that's a good one, Hunter.
I think I'm going to go with Claude Giroux. Why not?
You're going to go with Claude? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
nice
not a
long
bad
stretch
pick
in
either.
it.
Douglas went with Crosby. David went with Daniel Sedin.
Crosby. Sean's going to go Rob Blake. That's another good one.
You want Rob Blake or Till Blake?
Rob played in the 2010s?
I don't think Rob Blake played either.
No, the Blake was more like the 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Kings fan. I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
He's got coaching guards.
Change that, Sean.
Yeah, I have to go with either Doughty or Kopi.
I think so.
I'll go with Doughty.
You're going to go Doughty? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to think of players that were good, but
I'm going to go with
played
Malkin.
a lot of years.
You're going to go Malkin? Okay.
I'm going to go with Gino.
Malkin's a good one.
Jeez, right there.
Douglas goes with Crosby. That's a good one.
I just put Weiner, same thing.
Sean, change. You still got a chance to change your
Oh, yeah, you can change
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
David's going to go Daniel Sedin. Okay, that was our mystery player this week, even though I screwed it up. I thought it was his brother, so I kept telling Sticks he was wrong, and then looked at the card and went, oh, it is Daniel. Oops. Sticks is like, are you sure it's not him? No. And then I looked and went, okay, you're right. It was Daniel.
No one's going to go. Sean, go to Roberto Luongo. He's in here.
That's a good one. Luongo.
Yeah, Luongo.
Freddie Anderson.
He's usually a fair amount of goalie cards too and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Another one is Chris Osgood, the goalie for Detroit. He's been around forever. I'm trying to think of who else.
Bobrovsky, another one.
Fleury.
Fleury.
Like I said, now all of a sudden they're all popping into my head.
Yeah.
You go with that.
Maddie's going to go with Yager.
Watch called Wilson.
Corey Perry, that's a nice one.
That's a good one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go with Corey Perry. That's a good pick.
I'm going to go Corey Perry. Okay. Where is he?
What's up, Magnus?
What's up, man?
Magnus?
And I put some nice cards in there, Magnus.
Figured you show up for this one.
Ovi is a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because he's been around forever.
Crosby, Malkin.
McKinnon.
How much does this break? Same?
Yep, $10. Except don't send anything for shipping because the strike starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey,
I thought it
Magnus.
was today.
No, this was their last day to work.
Oh,
And,
Dar said there was no mail come in.
Steve at For the Pools got his package yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Did you get my package yet, Mike?
What's that?
No? Did you get my package yet?
I haven't. No, I haven't gotten a package from you yet.
Yeah.
It's going to be mostly 2010 and up, Magnus. Because the guy I buy these bags from. Hold on, let me get rid of this.
10 to 20, you said?
What's that?
2010 to what? Max Session, what
2010
era?
and up is what there
2010 and
might
up.
be some 2000s and 90s, but most of it's going to be 2010 and up because that's when his son was buying. And then the ones from Jason are all newer, and the other one is also from the same guy that made me the bag, so they're going to be about the same. But there's like four hits.
Hunter's going with Patrick Kane.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Patty Kane. Okay.
Yeah, you got to think of somebody.
Don't do it. And if anyone's thinking about doing it, don't do it.
do it. Do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
I know what Magnus is going to pick. I'm like telling him right now not to do it. Once he knows what
these
era it
color
is.
ones, and they're all over the place.
You want to pick a Maple Leafs player?
No.
There ain't enough Maple Leaf. The only one that's been around that long.
See? I knew Magnus was going to put it in the chat.
Yeah, but Jason's not opening the packs.
Nope, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Well, you get a different player every year, though, Jason. You got to remember that. At least you're not getting the same player.
I got a lot of Montreal Canadians out of that metal box, including Lane Hudson, which I'm glad I got.
Yep.
PayPal. Where is my PayPal on this?
Are you sending them the sticks, or are you going to cut them up?
What's that?
Are you going to send them the sticks, or are you going to cut them up? Hey, Joe.
I might keep the Lane Hudson because that's a good rookie deck because it's going to be the rookie of the year. So
I'd make
the rest are going to give the sticks.
Do an auction between
Sticks
sticks
and Brandon.
See.
Who do we know that's an Islanders fan?
No, I don't know.
Islanders fan.
If
Yeah.
anyone, it would be Dom. He
I
lives
know,
on the island.
I did send Dom that.
Is Dom
card, yeah.
Dom likes hockey?
Well,
Dom wanted Detroit. He's got the Red Wings.
Oh, there you go.
Mike Huddle, I know for sure is an Islander fan.
Are you sure? Because
yes.
he's seen that he had like Blackhawks.
Well, that's because of the guy that was supposed to be so good last year and then choked.
I could have swore Mike was or Huddle. Well, Mike was an Islanders fan because me and Brandon were on Instagram video call last night. He was going through the
My
card.
hands are covered in chip grease, Mike. So do you have a bit of cards there, or a bit of cards there around you?
Jason says, "Screw Lucas Raymond."
That was on my PayPal message. Yes.
Yep.
Because I'm giving away a spot at the end. So
There was somebody else that I knew. Alan is the Rangers.
Yeah.
Well, if Huddle, this is the way it goes in New York. If you're an Islanders fan, you're a Mets fan.
See,
If
I
you're
was
a Rangers fan, you're a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
exact.
If
That's
you're
what I
a
was
Giants
explaining.
fan, you're a Yankees and a Rangers fan. So if you're a Jets fan, then you're an Islanders and a.
That's what
And
I
if
was.
you're a Montreal Canadian fan, you're a loser.
That's what I was explaining to Brandon last night. I go, if you're a Mets fan, that means
Yep.
you're a Jets and Islanders fan,
Yep.
and by default the Knicks because it's the only basketball team there.
Joe says
You
that's
don't
not
really
true.
count Brooklyn.
No, you can't count Brooklyn yet.
They're still New Jersey to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, Joe picked up New Jersey.
Yeah,
Joe-
that's the lane.
Joe-
But then Brandon tells me that Joe Mansman was a Flyers fan, and he just confirmed it right now.
Well, no, Joe is a Flyers fan. Yeah,
But he's also likes the Giants and the Mets.
yeah.
Which I said that, and I told that to Brandon too. I go, Joe's like the exception to the rule.
That is the exception to the rule. Absolutely.
I go, but usually, like you said, Yankees fans are Rangers and Giants fans, and Mets fans are usually Jets and Islander fans.
Yeah, it usually goes down that line.
Okay, I'll clean my fingers. I'll get some cards ready.
What?
I got my
you need
medal.
cards?
I
got
just
cards.
realized I got my because I had baseball. I didn't put my medal away yet, so I got my medal universal.
All right.
Sounds
so
like
you did.
a personal problem.
Jason.
Okay, so we'll hit
Atta
start.
guy, Joe. F the rules.
I'm going to type start 0 to 99.
Oh crap! I got to put a
You can
number
pick.
in.
You can pick a number though, Mike.
This is
At the
from
end.
CCB is buying a random
Hey,
team for
All
anybody.
right. Well, I'm not going to get in, and I'll just pick the number of cards,
There you go.
and I won't get in. If I did, I'd just send him in Fuego. He'd be like, "What the hell is this?"
He knows we know he loves hockey.
Mino
The metal
speaking
cards were-
hockey.
Really nice.
You know what? I'm going to put a number in this.
He's got two hockey teams down there. He knows them.
Yeah, and they win a lot.
Oh, yeah. They've won how many freaking, hey, undrafted player? They've won how many
What's up, undrafted?
Stanley Cups in the last few years?
They've won quite a few in the past 20.
Oh,
I know one of them beat a Canadian team.
Yeah, David. Can you tell what team I'm a fan of? For my background.
Don't worry, Jason. Next year is your
Next
year.
Yeah, I've
There's
been hearing that
always
for 10 years.
Well, it depends. If we can get Marner, yes, next year could be our year. If they don't get Marner, they're not getting into the playoffs.
I think they
I'm
should.
calling it
I
now.
think they should keep Marner and get rid of Matthews.
That's
He's
what I
Build
said.
up the defense.
It's the no movement trade clauses, guys.
It doesn't
You know?
matter. You still have to, if they, even with a no trade clause, you have to give 4 teams that
Right.
you are willing to be traded to.
Right.
Why the guy? He's been hurt how many times in the last 3 years now? He's played less and less games, and he always comes up with an excuse that he's hurt. Get rid of him now before we end up losing him.
Number one centers are hard to find. That's the problem. Look at Montreal for years. Oh, Sean went with Austin Matthews' number.
Did you realize that or no?
Well, you get rid of them as soon as they start getting hurt. You get rid of them and get the most you can for them. Because next year he gets hurt again, and we're not going to get not a damn thing for him.
If you don't, you're gonna be like the Angels with Trout. You can't move him nowhere.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, you're stuck.
When he played,
They offered Mitch Marner a 13-year contract for 7 years. It would have been the biggest Leaf contract in years. They turned it down. So that's why I don't think he's signing.
Mm.
It all depends. They need to get money from somewhere, so they got to get rid of Nylander or Matthews. Nylander at least is improving every year.
I wouldn't get rid of Nylander.
Matthews is declining year after year, so it's not brain surgery to figure out which one you get rid of.
It's no longer known as declining; it's known as trouting.
Oh, it's now Trouting. Okay.
Okay, any other numbers, guys?
I don't know. I think that's about it. All right, I'm going to put stop.
There's not many
Nope.
chances.
Did Joe put a number in? Yes,
10
he did.
people
Joe
watching.
and Marilyn Mew.
Super Mario. Yep, Joe.
How many cards you got? Let's go 12.
4, 5, 6.
I don't know why, but 12 sounds
Okay.
good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
13, 29, 78, 5,
10,
9er,
11,
0, vid.
Oh,
There we go.
12.
oh, there we go.
Guys, they need to be traded.
What
Perfect.
number do you think Austin Matthews is on the back card?
Probably 34.
That's the way I liked when they used to do hockey sets, and they did that. Whatever number the player was, they put
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
They don't
really?
do
I'm
that
trying to
anymore.
see who's closest in the chat here first.
I'm gonna say he's probably about number.
It's either going to be 100 or 200.
Well, the winner is going to all the way in California with the answer 19.
19.
Johnny had 14.
Johnny got it.
Wow.
Johnny got the Kings. The Kings taken.
Yep.
Yep. He already bought the King. He was the,
Okay.
he was the
What's
first
up,
person
Daniel?
that got a hold of me. So let's get rid
Getting
of
my
that
chips again.
here. And I will bring up the thing for you, Johnny, and you can pick your team.
I won last night in Brandon's live and I win one here.
So we got the Ducks, the Bruins, the Sabres, the Flames, the Hurricane, the Blackhawks, the Stars, the Panthers, the Wild, the Rangers, the Senators, the Lightning, the Mammoth, the Knights, and the
Titus.
Capitals. Johnny didn't know who the Mammoth was. I had to explain it to him. No, actually, it weren't. There was somebody after you, Hunter.
Fuck the Ducks for one. Fuck the Vegas.
Still have a team.
These are-
Fuck this
These
team.
are all the
Fuck
people
them.
that are in with the Kings. I know.
Is there any other California teams available?
Well, I've already got the only California team that matters.
I was gonna say he wouldn't want them anyway.
Oh,
Let's see. Is Tristan still collecting flames?
Yeah, but we got lots of flames here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's why I didn't buy a team and a break for myself because I got so many hockey cards.
Pretty sure Julie's probably got all the wild. Let's go Rangers for Allen.
You want to go
There we
Rangers?
go. I
Brown?
thought that was going to happen. It was going to be a team that
There you go. Grade worthy from Epiphany.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So the teams that are left are the Ducks, the Bruins, the Sabres, the Flames, the Hurricanes, the Blackhawks, the Stars, the Panthers, the Wild, the Senators, the Lightning, the Arizona, Utah, the Knights, and the Capitals.
Bull barbecue Doritos.
ooh,
I'll be
that
having
sounds
some
good.
Filipino stew here pretty soon. So
Douglas won Blackhawks, Carolina, Flames, and Wild. He says he likes Canadian teams, and then he gave me his list of the ones he wants. I went, none of them play in Canada. Well, I like Canadian players. And then he said that, and it's like, dude, there's no Canadian players on those teams. He was all over the place. Okay, so we want Chicago, Carolina,
Titus, do you have a favorite NHL team?
Flames, and Wild. Wild
I know I sent you a package in the past. I'm trying to remember what.
Flames. So Ducks, Bruins, Sabres, Stars, Panthers, Senators, Lightning,
I'm the only time that I want a duck is if it's grilled.
Arizona, Knights, and Capitals. Ooh, grilled duck is good.
There you go, Titus. I got a nice Dodgers card out of Bowman. I got the Roki Sasaki.
Konnichiwa, kids. Hopefully you're doing well.
Konnichiwa.
He said the kids at the hospital asking what CCB was eating, so they're
I
watching.
said I showed it off. I'm always eating. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Now I can see it better. So
It's just,
heart-
what is he eating tonight?
The Whalers weren't around in the 2010s that I know of.
No, I like the whale to Hartford.
If you want the Coyotes, then yeah. No, not the Coyotes. Hurricanes.
and some Gordie Howe Hartford Whaler cards.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
What's up,
Hey,
Chuck?
Hey,
You just
Chuck.
missed the giveaway.
Oh, Chuck.
How we doing?
Don't forget to give me your
You're
players.
celebrating what was it, 19 years at your same job there, Chuck? Today on Facebook?
18. Yeah,
18.
18 years at PetSmart.
It'll be 19 for me in August.
So far for people's picks, we got Corey Perry, Claude Giroux, Malkin, Pacioretty, Doughty, Patty Keene, Weiner, Yager, Daniel Sedin. Those are what we have so far for players picked. And Weiner is Crosby, in case anybody doesn't know.
There's a lot of
Locken.
whiners out
Still
there.
walking.
Too many whiners.
Well, after he helped Canada lose today to Denmark, and Canada.
Yeah, that was a shocker right there. They had 39 shots on net too. The Denmark goalie had to be standing on his head. I never seen any highlights yet, so I mean it's possible. Anything could happen in hockey.
Oh, Chuck's going to go with Roenick. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. He played then.
Yeah, it's more 2010s to the present time, Chuck.
Yeah,
I think he was.
Chuck.
Yeah, I think he was retired by then.
JR said he's going to go with Wheeler.
He already gave his jockstrap to Patrick Watt at that point in his career.
Zach Wheeler? Or Wheeler from the Jets?
From the Jets.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, Wheels.
Change
I
your
was really
your-
hoping the Jets were going to win that for Shifley and losing his dad. But no, only one Canadian team went to the next round, and I don't think any are going to beyond this round by the look of it.
Nope.
I think it could be Dallas. It could be Dallas and Florida in the
I think
final.
Dallas to win at the beginning of the year.
I don't know, man. Going against Florida, Florida knows how to shut them down.
Oh, I was to say it's
Chuck's
going
going
to
to
be
go
close.
Duncan Keith instead. Okay, that's another good one, Chuck.
Yeah,
There
that's
you go.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
nice one. Yeah.
Yeah, Florida is one of those teams that when they get in the playoffs,
Yeah.
they really who do they really have on that team? I mean,
There's not one player in the team that makes over $10 million.
no,
But they're a team that can adapt to anybody's play.
exactly.
If they need to be defense, they can be defensive. If they
Yeah.
need to be offensive, if they need to be tough and throw the checks, they're good. I don't know if Dallas is going to roll over them. I think it's.
I don't think it's going to be a rollover. I think it'll be
No,
a
I
7
think that's going to be a really good series.
I'm going to say 6. I'm going to say Panthers and 6 if it's Dallas and Panthers. They just seem to be clicking. I thought for sure Marchand and Checkk would butt heads, but they seem to be getting along pretty good.
My thing is that whoever's healthiest.
Well, that too.
Yeah. So
They just pick up the right players at the right time. That's what it comes down to.
Freaking
I'm
year.
surprised
Every
Boston didn't
year.
start away that cheaply. It's like they
Yeah.
said, "Oh, we're going to fuck over Toronto this way.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
We're not going to make the
What's
playoff. What can we do to screw Toronto
What's up,
over?
Beastie?
Well, let's give them the Florida."
up, yeah.
Backwards.
I was shocked when I saw Marchand on the Panthers. I'm like, what the hell's he doing on there? I had no idea he moved there
Trade deadline, yeah.
And
They got him for practically nothing.
For nothing.
for nothing. I
For
know.
nothing.
And I'm like,
the way
yeah,
they
here
do
we
it.
go again.
And especially after what we gave away for nothing, really. And
Yeah,
it's like we could have got Marshall for that.
yeah.
Because if we could have got Marchand, I think it would be a lot different.
Who
Right
who
now.
is the Panthers GM? Because he's like one of the best out there, no doubt.
You know what? I have no clue.
Nobody knows.
Some guy with a lot of freaking hockey smarts, anyway. All right. Well, let's get into the bag here.
And it's kind of like Moneyball. He just picks the right players at the right time.
Lots of good
There's 90s in here.
cards in these packs there, guys. If you don't have a team.
What teams are left, Jeff?
What teams are left? There is Ducks, Bruins, Sabres, Stars, Panthers, Senators, Lightning, Arizona, Utah, the Knights, and the Capitals. Nobody picked Ovechkin either for their player yet. That surprised me.
Really?
Yep.
Something Lindros was there at that time, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. He was before that.
Yeah, he's way before that, Joe. He already had his 4th concussion by the time most of these started. But
That was the Scott Stevens that ended his career.
Yep. I am saying as I'm going through these a little
Beast is
quick
going
here,
with
there
Ovi.
is some 90s. There
Beast
is
went
some
with Ovi.
2000s. Beast going to go Ovi? Hey, Beast, I thought you said they were going to make it win the championship. I had to ask you about that because you were really convinced they were going to do it.
Best teams with a record in the East and West are gone.
Every year.
As usual.
Well,
So I gotta be. So I gotta be like my Kings. When the first time they won it, be the 8th seed. Nobody expects you to win,
Mm-hmm.
and then drop
LA
down,
did it one year.
3 games and come back.
I'll be honest with you. Usually the 8 seeds do very well.
Joe's
Because-
going to go with Crosby. Joe's going with Crosby.
Bill Zito is the GM of the Florida Panthers. Gotta look him up, see what he's all about.
It's not related to Barry Zito, is it?
Yeah, I hope not.
I just
Well,
know-
we can see who got
the brains.
we can see who got the brains of that family.
Yeah, you got that right.
Try to make all the piles about the same size.
Panthers GM Bill Zito in a year where you got Brad Marchand and Seth Jones keep making all the right moves. Yeah, you got that right. He kind of looks like Barry Zito.
Well, you know what? Maybe.
He's got to be.
I each get 3.
But he's the one that got all the brains.
He's a pretty. You must be a used car salesman in his off season or something.
Probably.
These 2 are from the
In Florida, you can sell anything down there.
Well, that's just it.
These 2 are from the TCB.
Except the funny thing is Florida Panthers can't get anybody in the stands.
I know.
Just the Canadian fans.
So you're gonna do that at the end. Oh, I see. JR is trying to put the packs here.
Born in Pittsburgh. He's 1 year older than, so he's 60.
Well, my biggest problem, honestly, Beast, is they were trying to get Obi the record, and he played it. By the time he got going in the playoffs, he was done.
Well, they were done, not just he.
But he didn't even show up for a few of the games.
Most of the games.
Yep,
That's the last file.
I know.
Well, you need to pay more attention. All right? Gee,
Yes, sir.
I'm the boss here.
You're something.
There's no need for talking back.
You're something.
Hear me?
Sure.
I'd also like you to get these sorted very quickly because I'd like to get this.
Oh, yeah.
Caught back up.
No, there's no relationship between them.
No, I'm just looking at it right now. Yeah.
On a celebration box yesterday, pulled an Otani dugout, Peaks Orange, 12 out of 25. Damn, nice pull, Beast.
Tommy sucks.
Let's get rid of camera here.
All right, I got to get going. I got to go to the store real quick and then drive out to check CV
You
on
got
the
to play
last day. of
peekaboo
school.
with Brandon again tonight? You
No.
going to play peekaboo and shine a flashlight in the dark with Brandon tonight?
Brando's at work.
No, last night he was live, though.
No, he wasn't.
That's his day off.
And then Alex was there, and I'm like, how the hell is Alex there? It's like 3 o'clock his time, is it?
Yep.
He was hurting pretty good by the end of it, though.
Brandon was me and Brandon, because after that
A little too high.
we got on instant messenger or Instagram live or FaceTime or whatever,
Oh my God.
and
Oh, you're
we
FaceTiming him.
and I got out of work at 6 o'clock this morning. I got home at 6:30 and we hung up.
Damn.
He wanted to get all the packages done that he had made yesterday.
He got quite the
I had, a
package.
video on, I had a video on this morning when I was doing my exercises at work.
You mean your hamburger curls?
Yeah. Not at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't get hungry at that early.
No, I don't eat breakfast. I can't.
That time, the only time I eat,
Yeah, I
during the
don't.
morning is if I've got a headache, and
Yeah.
Advil works better if I have something in my stomach. Maybe I grab a bagel or something.
Before I even think about food.
Alright, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'll
See
be
you
in
later,
the chat.
Johnny.
All right,
Good luck in
Johnny.
your-
Have a good one, buddy.
See you in the chats.
Yo,
What?
do we have the Oilers?
No idea. Okay, well, let's go. Let's get started.
I would like to know if we have the Oilers.
Nope.
Well, maybe we can talk to Douglas.
Okay,
I'll get to the card in a minute.
sure.
Okay, we got Jordan Stahl for the Hurricanes, Christian Doverock for Utah,
Dvorak
for Utah,
for
That guy.
Utah.
Alice Hemsky
It's the
for the
Mammoth.
Stars.
It's the Mammoth. I had to explain to Johnny what the Mammoth was.
It's actually the Utah Hockey Club, and that's what I'm going to call them because that's what they were originally
It's
called.
the wife's nickname for Jason, the mammoth.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Locken wants to take Jordan Stahl. Good pick. Locken.
There you go.
Good.
Who would have seen that one
He
coming?
was funny. He was trying to pick the mystery player, and he had Smith and something else. And I'm like, well, you're really not that close.
Sticks already had the answer in, and I saw it, and I was like, ah.
All right, got you down, Locken.
I know it's kind of hard to hear what you guys were saying in the video.
Well, so what it
We're
was,
talking way too loud. I had to turn the volume down.
I realized what it was. Every time my computer reboots, it
It turns
resets
your
the
mic off.
volume on the microphone.
Yeah, it does the same with me on OBS. Every time I make a video, I got to make sure the razor mic is on.
I never even thought about it, and then as soon as somebody said there was no sound, I went and looked and went, yeah, I know what it is. Stupid.
We got Gabriel Landeskog.
Testicles, wallet and watch.
Oh, we got Tim Horton.
We
For
got
the-
the
for the
we got
Colorado
the
Rockies.
Tim Horton.
We got the
The
Tim
Tim
Horton.
Horton.
From the
And
Tim
those
Horton.
cards are worth more than $1, by the way.
Those cards are definitely worth more than $1.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
No, they are.
From,
They
That
sell
was
more
one of
than
the old ones.
they're almost like a short print.
This is
Number
1819.
one is hard to get
What
in
about
that
a
set.
Stan Mikita Donuts card?
This is 1920. This is
Yeah.
1819.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're talking about Tim Horton cards, especially Tim
Not the
Horton
cards. The Tim Horton card specifically goes
Yep.
for
They're usually
$3 or
$2.
$4 in the very least, depending on the set. One year it was a short print.
Next year, Tim Hortons will be on their 10th anniversary.
That's okay. I never got one pack of Tim Hortons this year.
That's
From
true.
the last one.
That's true. We didn't buy any.
That and they were sold out quicker than
They were sold out very quickly.
man. Well, I know they did the print run shorter this time, so. But all these guys selling them out the back door doesn't help either.
No, I don't
Yeah.
like these Tim Hortons guys are opening their packs a week before it comes out. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yep.
We got Michael Forlick for the Flames, Jimmy Howard for the Flames.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
Right, and Sedin right there too. Big Daniel, didn't he?
Oh, nice, Douglas. Thanks.
This is the one that my dad thought it was.
Oh, that's Henrik. Yeah, nobody picked Henrik. Somebody picked Daniel. David picked Daniel.
Dustin Brown for the Kings, Kyle Turris for the
JVR.
GBR.
for Toronto, a Hampus Lindholm for Anaheim, Richard and Raquel for Anaheim, Brian Getzlav for Anaheim, Blake Wheeler for my
Wheeler. Did
best
someone have
team
Wheeler?
in the league.
Yep. JR picked Wheels.
We got Trevor Linden for Vancouver,
A couple of
Ryan
Getz.
Getzlav for the Ducks.
I should have took Getzlav.
That's a good one too.
He's from Regina, Saskatchewan. I should have took Regina boy.
Yep.
Chris
I've met him
Chelios
a few times here.
for the Blackhawks. Anze Kopitar.
Anze Kopitar.
Wow, that came out.
Tar.
The Kings. Craig Smith for Nashville. A Daniel Sedin.
Oh, there we go.
A Carl Letherton.
Swedish Kings. Ooh, hot dog Phil Kessel.
Phil Kessel for the Leafs. A Jordan.
Another Regina boy. What
Worst
would
player
Everly do?
for 81
What
was
was I doing today?
Kessel.
Jacob Turuba for the Jets.
There's a
Sergei
Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky for the Blue Jackets.
Oh, you
We
just
got
went blurry.
Pavel Datsuk
Datsuk.
For the Red Wings.
Focus.
Focus. Your focus has no focus.
Focus.
Well, it's for Tampa, so does it really matter?
No,
Yeah.
not really.
That's we got Tampa.
So
Okay. Well, I don't know who the player is. So.
Brian Bradley,
Oh, okay.
a Brendan Witt for the Capitals, Stu Barnes for Buffalo, Adam Oates for the Bruins,
No.
Paul Coffey for Detroit, Mark Ritchie,
Reiki.
Wait.
the Canadians,
That's Recchi. That's Recchi. There's Recchi, Ricky, Recchi. That's
Ricci.
Ricci.
Chris
Yeah, that's what it was.
Gratton for Tampa Bay,
Marty,
Martin St. Louis for the Lightning, Eddie Belfour for the Panthers,
he looks weird in the Panthers.
Oli
Yeah.
The waffle guy.
Jukinen,
Jokinen.
Jokinen.
a
Oli
Luke for the Toronto, Sergei Gonkar
Gonchar.
for the Penguins, a Kari Letherton for Atlanta, a Patrick Sharp for the Blackhawks, a Cristobal Holt
Cristobal Bouet.
for the Blackhawks, Brian Campbell for the Panthers, Mike Weaver for the Panthers, a Jamie Lindenberner for the Stars, Travis Green for the Ducks, Ted Donato for the Bruins, a Corey Stillman for the Flames, a Jerome Nguyen,
Jerome McGinley.
Nelson Emerson for Carolina, Jean Sebastian, not going to attempt it,
Giger.
for Colorado.
To be a Leafs goaltender. Come on now.
Sorry, that's Jiggy, man.
Getting jiggy with it.
We got Mike Connolly for Colorado, a Brian Burry for Colorado. We got a Nick Foligno for the
Dad
Blackhawks,
used to play for
Columbus.
the Leafs.
Nikita Nikitin for the Blackhawks. We got Sendis Ozolinch for Colorado. Adam Deadmarsh for Colorado. Dale Hunter for Washington.
Coach of the London Knights.
For Colorado, we have Scott Young.
Who won
Adam
again.
for Boston. A Alan McCloy.
Macaulay.
McCauley.
A
Jumbo
Joe
Joe.
Thornton, who would have been a pretty good pick
Yep.
for the Bruins.
That's like late 90s.
Baseball name's down path. He doesn't get the hockey ones right.
A Eric Rasmussen for the Sabres. A Sendis Ozolinch for Colorado. Mike Richter for New York.
Richter.
And Adam Oates for the Bruins.
This has got quite a different. This has got all over the years here.
Yeah. There's a lot of earlier.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that this is mostly a Canadian thing.
What?
But we have pristine.
Yes, those are from dollar store.
We got the classic dollar store packs. That is pretty much just mostly base set. And that's pretty
Got
much
the odd nugget out of those things.
Yep.
Simone Gagne.
we Simone Gagne for Philadelphia, a Paul Mara for the Coyotes. We got Patrick Ellis for the Devils.
There's a black diamond card too. Those are not cheap.
Nope.
Those are expensive set to get into. Especially when you get like 9 cards in a pack. That's it.
We have almost all the sideways cards on top.
I tried to get them
Oh,
separated.
someone had Jeremy Roenick, didn't they?
Made like that.
I don't know.
So someone changed their.
I think
That's
we
his
talked him out. I think we talked him out of it.
Rookie card. That's a Ronick rookie.
I think it was Chuck.
I think it was too.
I think it was Chuck, yeah.
All right, so we might have to give him a reprieve
Apologize?
somehow.
That's
We
not
have-
what though.
Jeremy Roenick.
Blackhawks, yeah.
That's
Why?
why I did that.
Well, there was no need to. Is this for Chicago?
Yep.
It is for
Yeah.
Chicago. We
I'd
have.
probably like to see them upside right.
You can't see. How would you know? We have Tim Shaveldale for Detroit.
Shovel Day.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I don't watch Detroit.
The Russian Rocket.
Pavel Bure
Rookie card.
for the Canucks.
Jacques
We have
Couturier.
a
next.
Sure.
Who did I pick again?
I'm not going to try to pronounce his name.
No,
Jacques Couturier.
look at that, another Jeremy Roenick coming up.
Yeah,
That's
but he's on the Flyers.
Roenick for the Flyers.
Chuck,
Chuck,
did
do you
wanna
want
go back
to change your
Roenick?
guess back to Roenick, Chuck?
I'm good with that.
We got John Gibson for Anaheim.
Gibby.
Well,
We
part
got
of the
a Mike
Legion of Doom
Kamala,
coming up here now.
Kings.
Leclerc? Like
We
that?
got
John Leclerc.
Pinnacle Mint.
Wait a minute. There's a hole in the card.
Yeah.
Well, they made coins, and the coins would fit in the hole.
Well, where's the coin?
You know what? Actually, if I look around here, I
We
might
probably
You probably took it and melted it down.
No, they weren't worth that much. They were worth a heck of a lot more intact than they were melted down.
There you go.
John
Actually, I think
Leclerc.
most of my coins was the McDonald's set.
Ooh, Cujo.
A lot of. For the Oilers, we got
Ooh.
Riley Smith for Vegas. Oliver Ekman Larson for the Coyotes. Cloutier for Quebec. We have David
Krychek.
Preachy.
Krejci for the Bruins. We got Mikhail Brodeur for Colorado. Sam Reinhart for Buffalo. A Martin Jones for the Sharks. We got Nikita Kucherov
Cooch.
for Tampa Bay. We got a Mikhail Brodeur for Colorado. Eric Robinson for Columbus. John Gibson for Anaheim.
Another Gibby.
A Tanner Pearson for the Kings. A Anthony Bolivar
Olivier.
for New York. David Savad for Columbus. Justin Williams for Columbus. A Alexander McGinley
Oh, jeez.
for Buffalo. Jeremy
I saw
Hart
it coming.
Chicago. Chris Chelios for the Blackhawks.
I think we should switch Chuck's pick back to
You know
Roenick.
what? I'm gonna.
Yeah.
We got a Igor Kavarchuk.
Go listen to the hockey guys. We don't know anything.
That's right.
Jeremy Roenick won't be in this 3 times.
Brandon
already.
Stad for Columbus. Brad
Mayday,
May,
mayday, mayday.
Brad May for the Sabres. A
For
Andrew
the Whalers.
Castle for Hartford. Paul Coffey for the Kings. A Mike Modano for the Stars. A Tony Amonte for the Rangers.
Names
Mike
coming out of this
Richter
one.
for the Rangers.
Ooh.
Wendell Clark for the Leafs. A Pavel Bure for the Canucks. Pavel Bure
Uh-oh.
for the Canucks.
Anybody pick Barry? He's
Nope.
got quite a few cards.
Yeah.
We got a checklist, which is going to Quebec.
Phil Kessel in Boston. That's
A goalie on the back. Phil Kessel for the Bruins. A Marian Hossa for Atlanta. Tanner Parson for the Kings. A Michael Brunival for the Canadians. Seth Jones for the
boo.
Panthers. Matt Nito
Ugh.
for
I hear you, Mike.
San Jose.
Yeah.
Dad, what color variation do you think?
I had to go to another store today to do a reset.
It's not.
I know,
Jeez.
but it looks exactly like the color variation.
Oh, does it? For what? The tank?
Yeah. That is the exact color that I'm pretty sure they use on the outsides.
Perfect.
That is Jeff Zatkov for the Penguins. Eddie Lack for the Canucks. We got Jacob Trouba for the Jets. A Thomas Jerko for the Red Wings. We got Matthew Dumba for the Wild. A Marcus
And you got
Ragnarsson
Ragnarsson. Yep.
for the San Jose.
You went a little blurry again. They don't like him.
That's Todd Bertuzzi.
I agree, Chuck. He was right up there with me. That's for damn sure. JR was.
Islanders. There he goes. Jeff O'Neill for Hartford.
Oh, dog.
Chris Gratton for Tampa Bay.
Gee.
Guy Lafleur
The flower.
for Quebec.
Play smart. Don't be a Montreal Canadian fan.
Do you know what?
Play
This
smart. Don't expect the Leafs to go past the
Close
second
that French.
round.
Oh, that's the French one.
This is the French version.
Nice.
Nordiques de Quebec.
Sois neuf.
Lovely taco.
We got Randall Conleyworth.
Ty Domi. Oh my God.
Oh,
I thought these were like 10 and below, 10 and above.
Well, there's both here.
Christ.
He's got a few 90s in here.
We got a Petri Skriko for the
Pepper
Jets.
Skriko.
Paul Coffey for the Kings. Sean Cochran,
McEachran, rookie card.
Penguins. We got Adam Foote,
That's a rookie
Rookie
card
back.
too.
Jeff O.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
Just be careful you don't put coffee on that foot.
We got Jay Moore for the Sharks. Igor Olenov.
Goulet.
There you go.
Michelle.
For the Blackhawks. We got a Mark Gartner for the Rangers. A Dave Anderchuk
I
for
just
the
saw
Buffalo.
statue in Tampa.
That's two.
Well, actually, almost. One's French, one's not.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Leader and Premier de category.
Forget. Yeah, whatever. I'm having a hell of a time sorting these out. I'm trying to look at the logos for baseball, and I can't remember. These don't look right.
Well,
I'm
those for
having a hell of a
baseball.
time here.
You can't see the baseball.
Plus, there's so
logos
many
on
more
them.
teams now.
We got another Pristine
The less anus.
pack.
Pardon? The last one. Nice.
Well, I don't think that's it, but okay. This is the 2010s pack. This is the card I was talking about because I just finished the set. This is one of the two cards we're missing.
What is?
This
Oh, no way.
Taylor
We're missing
Hall for
Taylor
the
Hall?
Oilers.
That's funny.
For Ottawa, we got Zach Wierenski for Columbus. We got Mike Green for the Capitals.
Nice.
This is more of the new, less of the old.
More of the new, less of the old.
Until we get into Zenith.
Okay.
We got Dmitry Haskin. That's for St. Louis. We got
Douglas says he doesn't need the Hall.
awesome. We got Jean Gabriel Pagua.
Jean-Gabriel Pajot.
That's what I said.
JGP.
Jean Gabriel Pajot. That's for Ottawa. We got Alexander Wennerberg for Columbus. Charlie Collet for the Bruins. Johnny Gaudreau for the Flames.
Rest in peace, Johnny Hockey.
We got a Josh Morrissey for Winnipeg. We got Jonathan Toews.
Camel Taze.
Camel Toe.
We got Philippe Hornowek
Hornet.
for Detroit.
Hey, I got one.
For the Penguins.
Oh, there's a Malkin.
Hey, Tristan got one.
Tristan Jerry for the Penguins. We got Tyson Barre
Barry.
for the Oilers.
There's another Wheeler.
Blake Wheeler for the Jets. Andre
Glad he put some Tim Hortons in
Svechnikov
there.
for the Capitals.
Jack Campbell. Oh, boy.
Well, for 2 weeks every year, this is the most available and the easiest one to get. It's the most affordable hockey cards in Canada for about 2 weeks,
Until they're sold out.
and then they're sold out.
Yep.
Jack Campbell for Detroit. Now we're into 96, 97 Zenith.
Yachin. Slappy strip club buddy.
Mackey for Ottawa.
Yep.
Oh
Jeremy
my
Earl
God.
for the Coyotes.
Chuck, you're cleaning up here now.
You're kicking our asses.
Owen
dude.
Nolan for the Sharks. Sergei Zubov for the Stars. Nikolai
Happy Bulin.
Abibulin
Hobby Bulin.
for
The Bulin Wall.
Colorado. Saku Koivu for the
Some black
Ducks.
diamond.
A Nathan Garibe for Buffalo. A Renee Bork for the Flames. Greg Anderson for Ottawa. Patrick Ellis for the New Jersey
There we have
Devils. Dustin Brown for the Kings. We got a Marcel Gauck,
cock.
Panthers.
No, G.
We got
Sleeve
a
that cock.
Jacob Markstrom for the Panthers. A Chris Guntes for the Penguins. A Nikolai Human.
This one he scores
Leafs.
North Cumler.
You're not going to find many Johnsons in hockey, that's for sure.
Nope.
Thomas Lacan
There's
for
a
the
few,
Penguins.
but not very many.
There's a few Johnsons. There's a few.
But not
Rory
many.
Not
No.
many.
Pikovsky.
Unless it's Johnsonovsky or something like that.
We got Pa Barantua for Colorado. Derek Morris for the Coyotes. Shane Doan for the Coyotes. We got a Martin Hansel for the Coyotes. We got a Matt Duchesne for Colorado.
Set that isn't cheap.
Panini Elite 2011.
Can I get the name right this time?
No.
He's trying to remember what it was.
Gene Sebastian Gigaro
Figaro.
for Colorado.
He's just a Gigaro. And
Jeff
everybody-
Carter, Blue Jackets. We have a different stall. This one being Eric for the Hurricanes. Daniel Alfredson,
Ooh, Daniel.
a Ty Wishart for Tampa Bay.
Ask my
Henry
mom.
Zetterberg
Ask my mom if I want his autograph. Nope.
for Detroit.
Oh, McGinley.
13-14 Panini Titanium.
It's actually going a lot better than I thought it would, Magnus. So I think we'll probably do a hockey every other week now.
Yeah, there you go.
I think we'll get into doing more hockey.
Be prepared to have ear bleeding pronunciations.
Actually, you're doing a lot better with hockey than you do in baseball.
Jerome Iginla for Boston.
Skinner.
Skinner for Carolina.
Oh.
We got a Dion
Pylon.
Smith,
That's his name.
Toronto.
Pylon.
Dustin Brown for the Kings. A
Pekka Rene.
okay, I had to make sure.
That's your packet.
And Brandon Holtby.
Yep.
Where's the Flyers?
A Braden Holtby from
Oh.
Washington.
Right
Oh, there we go.
Brayden Shen.
Braden Friend for Philadelphia.
You gotta say that every now and then and get a Flyers
And
card.
like Kupitar for the Kings.
Oh, another Braden
Hey,
Shen.
Another
Yeah.
one.
Twins.
Braden Shredden for the Flyers.
Wait a minute. Where's the Claude Giroux? Maybe I should
Yeah.
say that.
There you go. We are now on what I believe is the packs from the guy,
The pack
What?
from the guy.
but they
Me?
might not.
It's the pack from the guy that made the pack.
Am I that guy or is it some other guy?
Maybe.
It's our guy. We have a guy now.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We also have packs
Mm.
from CCB, but we didn't label them prior to mixing them up. So some of these might be CCB.
Yeah, Douglas, where is Crosby? He has been absent.
He's off whining in the corner about something.
Jeez,
Uh-oh.
that was close.
Almost lost it.
I got it.
I'll
I
be
do need
back.
to refocus.
Yes, you do need to refocus. Your focus has no focus.
There you go.
We got Alexander Barkov for the Panthers, a Sion Varlamanov for the Washington, Jason Spezza,
This isn't.
Ottawa. Eric Lindros,
Oh, there's the Lindros. Someone didn't take Lindros either.
Rangers, a Hampus Lindholm for the Ducks. What set is this? 14.
That would have been a good pick too. He's been around.
Ryan O'Reilly for Buffalo, Victor Ask for Carolina, Jamie Benn for the Stars, Eric Stahl for the Hurricanes. We got an
Oh, autograph patch.
auto patch numbered 1561 out of 1999
Nice.
for
which team?
Alexandre Picard for Columbus.
Picard.
That's going to Brett Dunn. Is that Brett?
Earl Grey, hot.
We got a Luke Robitaille
Lucky Luke.
for the Kings. We got a Brent Seabrook for Chicago.
There's a flyer,
Ivan-
Mike. Oh, wait, you're not there.
Yep.
I figured I'd leave it on. It might be wild before you see another one.
Maybe.
We have Nicholas Backstrom.
But it's all blurry.
Capitals?
Yep.
We have Chris
There's
Letang,
Tang.
which didn't focus it. For the Penguins. We have just a straight up blurry
Trunk.
picture.
Boo.
That's no longer blurry. It's actually just a blurry picture.
Yeah, it's in the back. It's blurry.
Well,
They blurred out the background.
it's kind of all blurry. Of Matthew Tkachuk,
Well, it's only Kachuk, so it's not a big deal.
the Flames. We have Nick Foligno for
Nick
Columbus. Jared Sprongen for the Wild. And Chris Letang for the Penguins.
Always room for Tang.
Hang.
Sasha,
Now you're on your second pack,
I'm on my last
or
pack.
you're on your last pack. You go through these pretty quick now, then I don't have to open up all the packs.
That wasn't the slow part.
Capitals.
Make sure these are all facing the same direction.
Mike's back.
Come back.
Welcome back.
A very blurry picture.
These could be
Yellow
mine.
crickets.
This looks familiar. This could be mine. So see the seeing red card.
Nico.
Nico Hischier for the Devils. You got Shifley.
This is my pack.
All right. On
What is that
for the Jets.
Took the time to sleeve the cards.
Oh, look. And I did not know there was a Malkin going to be in here.
Yeah, rigged.
I can't remember what the cards I can put in there are.
I
So.
was going to say.
Evangi Malkin for the
It was
Penguins.
all over the place, so
We got a Nathan Smith for the Coyotes. We got a Alex Lafreniere for the
Laffy.
Kings. We have Andriy Vasilevsky for the Lightning. We have a
Laffy.
Philip Forsberg for the Predators. That is a pink. Or that is a purple platinum, maybe. We got a Carter Verre for Florida.
Craigie.
We got the best goalie in the league, Connor Hallebuck for the Jets. We got Sebastian Aho,
Got an Aho.
Carolina. We
On
got
the
a
canvas.
Alexander Volkov, numbered 13-4 out of 299.
nice.
That's for the Lightning.
Lightning, nobody picked up, so I won't stay in here.
We got Parker Kelly for Ottawa. Ryan Getzlav for the Ducks. Getzlav would have been a great pick.
Yep.
A Jordan Abriel for Seattle.
Everly.
Eberle.
We
And
got
that
a
one will
Kevin
just get
Hayes
random into somebody's pile.
for the Pirates. We got a Philip Tomasino for Nashville. We got a Sam Reinhart for the Panthers. Victor Olofsson for Buffalo. A Artemi Panarin
Red man.
for the Rangers.
Panarin.
And we got a Victor Olofsson to end off my section. I now pass it off to the much smarter and much more fluent speaking,
And the handsomer one.
and the redheaded one.
And you're both on track.
Well, I'm just observing.
Okay,
Ease into the seat. Ease into the seat there, fella.
that's great.
Jason, shut it. All right.
Well, you're not on camera. We wouldn't know if you fell other than the sound.
Oh, you'd hear it. You
Yeah, that's what they
definitely
would hear it. We wouldn't see it, though.
Shut up.
Hey, you're the one that did it, not us, man.
What packs am I doing?
You're doing that one.
That
That
it?
one, then there. Well, we don't do packs anymore. Remember, it's the bag.
Oh, yeah.
There's been quite a mix of years and everything else in this.
There's another John LeClaire there, Mike.
He beating the crap out of somebody.
Yep.
Montreal should have never traded that guy. That was a mistake.
No.
Power forward. Yeah, let's get rid of him.
Who did we trade? Who was
forget
traded
who-
for him?
I
We
don't
got
even
LeClaire.
remember.
We got Desjardins.
Insurance?
Pretty much.
I don't even know who we gave up.
John LeClaire trade.
You didn't give up much. I know that.
No.
We got Jason Pominville for the Wild. We got
I think we got Gilbert Dion in there too.
Yari Curry,
Marcel Dion, one or the other. One of the
One of
kid of
Dion.
Dion.
Oh man.
Ryan Ellis,
Gilbert Dion and the Canadians get Mark Recchi and a 3rd round pick.
Yeah, you got hosed.
Boy, did they ever.
Yeah, which turned out to be Martin Hohenberger.
Oh, yeah,
You really got hosed with a burger.
Yeah.
we got a Shea Weber for the Panthers. Yeah, that's the Panthers. I think.
Johnny's back.
Hampus Lindholm for the Ducks. We got a Martin Jones.
The Sharks.
Another Jason Pominville. Brendan Gallagher.
For the toilet seats.
Paul Stastny, Colorado. Corey Schneider for
Canucks.
one says Vancouver, one says the Devils.
They got traded to the Devils. Yeah,
He got traded to the Devils at the end of the season.
So the Devils then?
Yeah. on the card it says Devils. Yeah,
We got Nicholas Backstrom for the Capitals. Alex Tangway for
Colorado.
Colorado. Derek Roy for the Blues.
He traded like everybody that year. It looks like it.
We got Claude Lemieux for Colorado.
the original rat.
Yep.
Brandon Dubinsky for Columbus. Sean Avery for
Colorado.
the Rangers. Martin Havlat for the Wild. Brandon Corbin.
Coburn.
Oh, look at the
Yeah,
Flyers
the
coming
Flyers
out.
are coming
Scotty
out there.
Hartnell. Nice.
There you go.
Scott Hartnell for the Flyers. Al Hemsky for the Oilers. Marty Turco for the Blackhawks.
I don't remember this Black Diamond set.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Martin Havlat for the Wild.
Milan
Ron
Lucic.
Lucic.
Is he another
For-
Flyer? Oh, no.
Nope, it wasn't a Flyer then.
No, he wasn't.
Logan Couture
He's
for
a
the
Shack.
Sharks.
More
Chris
tank.
Letang for the Penguins. We got a
I can't even
Derek
read that. Something.
Morris for the Coyotes. Kelly Dwyer. Women USA.
That'll get random.
Jean-Michel Lyles. John Mike.
John Michael Lyles.
Yeah, John Michel.
Another Spezza.
Jason Spezza for Ottawa.
John Blurry.
We got Bobby Ryan. Bobby Ryan.
Gawk.
What'd you just say?
Gawk.
Doc.
It's Gawk.
Gawk.
Yeah. Marcel Gawk. Martin Arat for the Panthers. Eti Matanen. I don't know if I did that.
I don't know about that one. I don't remember him at all.
Julie's not here to correct this.
Eric Blanger. Ron Sutter.
Suitor, but okay.
Yeah.
Or Sutters, that's a suitor.
I don't care. It's for Florida.
Yeah, I don't like Florida right now either.
David Legwand.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of Panthers coming your way there, Jason.
Wait,
Yeah.
is Nashville not Florida?
Smashville?
Yeah.
No, Smashville. Predators are still playing. Sometimes.
Yeah, but who's Nashville now then?
What do you mean who's Nashville?
Nashville Predators. Nashville's the city name.
They
Oh.
still play.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I said Nashville's Nashville.
Steven Stamkos is on the team.
JP Dowman for the Predators. Well, I've been calling the Predators the Panthers then by accident.
Well, there you go. Good thing you're not sorting.
Jordan Tutu.
Yep.
For the Predators. Martin Erat for the Predators. You got Steve Sullivan for the Predators. Jason Arnott for the Predators.
Anybody take the Predators?
No.
Ah,
Sam
I don't think
Gagner for the Oilers.
Oh, yes, Brett Dunn did.
You got Eric Stahl for the Hurricanes. Adam Deadmarsh. For Colorado. Claude Lemieux for Colorado.
Ugh.
Jerome McGinley.
Jerome McGinley
Iggy.
for the Flames. Slava Kozlov for what were those?
That's the Atlanta.
You got the Russian name right?
yeah.
Who were the Atlanta?
Can't say Jaguar.
He's good with the Russian names, and not too good with the Canadian names.
Aren't they Winnipeg?
I think they are.
Who's the Atlanta Thrashers now? Aren't they Winnipeg?
Yeah, no. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're the new Winnipeg.
Yeah,
New Winnipeg.
appreciate
The
it.
old
Tommy,
Winnipeg is now the new.
No, they're now the Mammoth.
They're now the Mammoths. Yeah,
They're now the
they moved twice.
Tommy Stin
Hmm,
for the Stars. I
it's
think
confusing.
Davidov for the Jets. Roman Hamrlik
Hammerlick.
for the Lightning. Steve Smith for the Blackhawks.
Grant
Yeah.
Fuhrer.
Grant Fuhrer for the Leafs.
There's another Ronick.
Oh,
For
Scott Roenick.
right
We
here.
talked him into trading, but now we've let him come back. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think that puts him in the lead. We got 2 for Jordan Stahl, 2 for Wheels, 1 Sedin.
6 Jeremy Ronicks.
they
Two.
took five or six rounds at least.
5 Roenics, 1 Lindros, 2 Malkin.
And no Giroux.
No Giroux.
We got
No
Theon
patches either.
Fleury for the Calgary. Brandon Noonan for the Blackhawks. Glenn Wesley for the Bruins. Cody Ceci
CC.
for the Senators.
CC.
Oleg Tverdowski.
Davidovsky. There you go. You got that one right. I didn't get CC right.
All right, so Stuff Geek Rips said, hey, let's see. They wanted me to say that we're sending some cards your way, Mike. They're for Jeff. We trust you'll guard them with your life. Yes, I will. And anything that you have sending to Jeff or Jason or Stick, send to me. And I've got a collection.
Yep.
I got the Canada Post down here taking care of everything.
And we're going to finalize within the next couple weeks when we're coming down, Mike. And we'll figure out.
Yeah, just let you know what. Are you able to do a midweek other than a weekend?
Well, that's kind of what we were thinking is coming
Yeah.
down and do because that way I can hit the. I'll have all the packages ready to go, and then I'm going to hit a post office and send everything out while we're down there.
All right, yeah, we'll do like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday would be best for me,
Okay.
and then we can go down into Philly. It won't be as crowded, as touristy crowded during those days.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
we
Sounds good.
hit the Reading Terminal Market, get some. I don't know. You're going to have a lot of food to choose from. That's for damn sure.
Jason, you want to come for a drive?
Yeah. Just get on my bike and I get be down there in half
There
an
you
hour.
go.
The strike is happening. It
The
didn't
strike
happen
is
yet.
Happening. It's happening tomorrow. As of midnight tonight, they're going on strike.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
My arm almost fell asleep from doing that. Are we going down that time? Are me and Jerry going on?
You can if you want.
Gotcha. Oh, I hate these specs. Next up,
I
we
got to
have
deal with those two also.
Yep.
Dollar Store.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Ugh.
One of them anyway.
Yeah.
What's
For
that?
Well-
sure, me.
I don't care either or.
Hey, if I have to deal with them, you have to deal with them.
Are
Why
these
do
the
I
ones
have
I
to
sent?
deal with them? It's not fair.
Mind you, when I sent these to Jeff, I sent these just to fill the box to top the box off. So I had so many from Christmas. I got like 30 packs of those things.
We got
Oh, Felix weapon. Nice
yeah,
one.
Felix.
Felix the cat. Nice.
So he had these from a while back.
We got a Mike Richter.
The Pride of
Rangers.
Flowertown, PA.
Nikolai Habibulin.
There you go. You got it right.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Your brother didn't.
Goalie pack. No, that makes sense.
Oh, that's why you got all goalies. That makes sense.
Most of them are pretty good.
I've heard of them all. That's a good sign.
First up, we got Miroslav Satan
Satan.
Satan. Could it be Satan?
for the Penguins.
That's a good set. I like that set.
We got Jonathan Cheech and Chong.
Bless you.
Choo-choo.
Cheech and Chong. I love it.
We got Vincent LeCavalier.
Cavier.
David Perrin.
Don't be giving out my secrets, Locken.
Haran.
Pavel Dimatra.
Dimitra.
Marion Gaborik.
You got
There
it.
you
from
go.
Wild.
Yeah, Locke, I
Marcus-
feel like it is going to be a dump and run.
Naslund for the Rangers. Anthony DeClaire for the Senators. Tyler Toffoli for the Kings. Mike Green for the Red Wings. Well, that was pretty easy.
Yep.
We got Peter Mrazek for the Red Wings.
Oh, give me a Claude Giroux, for God's sakes.
Yeah, just one.
Just
Yeah,
one.
hey.
I think I sent you one, Mike. I think
Pietro
it was
Lang-
one Claude
Pietro
Giroux.
Angelo.
Oh, these are Tim Hortons too.
They are. Brendan Gallagher.
From Montreal.
I
Sven
don't know that guy. I know
Berkey.
Schwan. I don't know. That
Yeah.
guy.
Barachi.
Bert. Let's just call him Bert. Bertsky.
That's all that matters is Sven.
He's Sven and he plays for Vancouver. Jacob Shishrin.
That was pretty good.
Not bad.
It's Chikrin. We'll take it.
Well, the trick is
It's chicklets.
for the last name, you say what you're thinking and then add like an accent to it.
Exactly.
Pat Elnick,
Yep.
That-
was right on
Got
the
that
money.
one good.
Jets. We got Erasmus Dahlin.
Everybody calls him Dallin, but Dallin's okay.
Darlene. I go Darlene.
We got a Joe Thornton for
Hello,
the
Joe.
Sharks. We got Vladdy Tarasenko
You got that one.
for the Blues. Dylan Strome for the Blackhawks. Ryan Miller for the Ducks. We got Artemi Panarin
Red man.
for the Blue Jackets.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here you go. You're a little blurry on this one.
Let's
too.
see. Let's see how the brother does on this one.
Yeah, your brother did screw it up twice.
We got Jean-Sebastien Gukier.
So close.
Gukier.
Giger.
I was close enough.
He was closer.
He was.
Yeah.
You at least got.
No.
Oh, there we go. Now you got another chance.
Oh, there you go.
I always forget, so I'm just gonna skip it.
I already forget.
Everybody called him Jiggy.
I'm gonna call him Gene.
Jean.
Gene.
Okay.
Nikita Alexeyev.
Alexiev.
Alexia. Rookie card.
Rookie card for the Lightning. We got Nikolai Habibulin
The Berlin Wall.
for the Blackhawks.
Cool set.
We got a Kendall McArdle for the
I told
Panthers.
people not to sleep on the goalies.
Oh, what the?
There's lots of jiggies and lots of.
I have no idea how to even start with that one.
I can't even. It's Sergey something.
Sergey. Yeah.
Sergey Krishkaikov.
They live in the porch. They might leave one of the kids in the basket on the front porch looking.
Oh, that's
Boys are redhead up on my front door.
that's Sergei Krivokrasov.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna do what?
That's his name, Krivokrasov.
I think I'm going to have to adopt a Canadian.
Well, you got lots already, so
No, I got. Jesus Christ! It was like 15 geese out there, for God's sakes.
You mean the Cobra chickens?
The Cobra chickens, he's got a
The
Backyard
flying cobras,
cobras.
they gave birth and they all came up at one time.
We got a Brian Pothier,
don't know him.
he's a rookie from 2001 and 2.
I don't know how long he played though.
We got a Kyle Clifford for the Kings. Mike Smith
That's
for the
easy enough.
Coyotes. Mike Richards for Team Canada.
Okay, now you're just getting spoiled.
Might be Philadelphia
Oh, it could be. I'm not
Or
sure.
the Kings.
or the Kings. Yeah,
Yeah.
We got a Daniel.
him and his Jeff Carter buddy were like,
Oh, yes, they were. So much.
I'll look that one up for the year.
Daniel Ciceroli.
That's 14-15, so I'm not sure.
Except Carter made it, and Richardson burned himself out.
That's Cirillo.
Oh, okay. For the Coyotes.
That's a cool looking set too.
Kevin Bikesa
The Exa.
yes,
for the Canucks.
He's actually an awesome reporter now, or whatever you
Talking in Canada, yeah.
We got Matthias Auckland
yeah.
for the Canucks. Michael Nylander for the Capitals. Mike Green for the Capitals. Alex Pietrangelo. Blues. Marcus Johansson for the Capitals.
Almost had a Johnson.
Brock Nelson for the Islanders. Gabriel Landeskog.
Landeskog.
Radim Verbata
Perfect.
for Coyotes. Chris Pronger for the Blues. Joe Thornton
Jumbo Joe.
for the Bruins. Dave Jones for the
Joe
Avalanche. We got Jay
Thornton's a good one. too.
Boomister,
Boy, Mister.
yeah, for Calgary. Drew Stanford for the Sabres. Cam Fowler for the Ducks. Alexander Burmistrov for the Jets. Patrice Bergeron for the Bruins. Cal Hansis for the Sharks. Sean Cotier,
So you're going with Couturier, for God's sakes.
Flyers,
Jeez.
and then we got a
Getzlaf.
Ryan Getzlaf for the Ducks.
Probably one of Mike's better cards, actually.
I got a couple of Clairs that were nice.
Oh yeah.
Like the food or the player?
No, not Eclair.
Not Eclair, Leclaire.
Ah, close enough.
Did you eat it?
The Claire.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta do it upside down.
Uh-oh. The kid's opening
The
a
good
pack.
news is there hasn't been a lot of Montreal.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Oh, pretty low.
We're first up. We got O'Reilly Sheehan
Sheehan.
for the Penguins.
Ooh,
Oh, Brendamore.
Rod Brindamore for the Flyers.
Is that the English or the French? Is that O-Pee-Chee or Tops?
English.
It's all English?
It
Okay,
is.
Then it's Tops.
You got Nick Paul. Well, that was easy for the Senators. We have a Robert Lang for the Kings.
Ugh.
Morgan Barron for the Jets. We got Diaz.
Yes? Oh, that's the header card.
Yes. New phone. Who dis?
Okay, last pile before we get into the last two packs.
Yep.
That's it? We're almost done?
Oh,
Yep.
it's, with these bags I fly through because I don't have to open up every pack.
Ah, there you go.
We got a Steve Ott for the
Kinda
Sabres.
nice, actually.
Marcus Foligno for the Sabres. Tyler Ennis for the Sabres. David Krejci.
Krejci?
Crunchy.
Krejci. That was close.
It's like
Good run.
crunchy.
Travis
2026.
Ron?
November?
Moen?
2026.
Yeah, November.
looks like he's about to get hit.
I think he is about to get hit.
Patrick Hornqvist
Who, me?
for the Predators.
No. We're talking about
Gustav
the player.
Nyquist.
There you go. Bam, nailed that one.
You're friggin' getting a lot
Corey
of these.
Crawford for the Blackhawks.
Yeah,
Casey Kazikis.
it's close.
That's pretty close. That's a lot closer.
That's how I would have gone with it.
This guy can go right in a hole.
Him and his brother.
Nobody likes the Tushucks.
Chunk.
Or his brother to Chunk.
Yep.
But
Uh,
everybody
Dad-
liked Keith
Dad
Tushuck,
to
I
though.
was going to say everybody
No.
likes Dad though.
Everybody liked Dad.
For Winnipeg, he used to show up trading clamp, always overweight. They call him Keith the Chunk.
Oh, God.
We got Kyle Turris for the Predators. Josh Morrissey for the Jets. We got a Hendrik Borgstrom for the Panthers. We got a Mark Stahl for the Rangers.
I get another pack coming, right?
We got a Nick Ritchie for the Ducks.
Me?
Yeah, 2 of my packs, right?
Oh yeah, you've got half a box here.
No, but I mean, there's another pack, right, of mine tonight?
Yes, one more of yours and one more of the guy from TCDP.
Okay.
We got a Eli Kovalchuk for the
I'm more
Kings.
excited because I forget what I put in there.
It's surprising you.
We got a Nick Leddy for the Islanders. Connor Sheary for the Sabres.
There's a Giroux.
There we go.
Giroux. There you go, Mike. You're
The
ahead of
G.
me.
Morton.
We got a
And that's
Nicholas
Tim Hortons Giroux too.
Oh,
Backstrom
nice.
for the Capitals. We got Zdeno Chara for the Bruins. Bobby Hull for wasn't he?
Chicago.
Yeah,
That's a cool card.
it is. It's an old card too.
Well, no, that won't be that old.
2014-15.
Got some nice players. Dougie 8, nice.
Doug Waite for the Oilers. Wayne Simmons, not so much for the Flyers. Patrick Marleau for the Sharks. We got to nail it.
This
Yukapov.
#1 draft pick of the Edmonton Oilers.
Actually, he's probably the number one.
Nail
fail.
Yakupov.
Yep.
We got to
Fail
Philip
for nail that we're
Forsberg
doing for right here.
Nationals for
Yeah.
the Nationals. Nashville. Holy shit. Braden Holtby for the Capitals. Brett Hull for the Stars. That's an old Brett Hull. Glenn Murray for the Bruins. David Legwand for the Predators. Johnny Odua for the Blackhawks. Jonathan Erickson for the Red Wings. Jakob Kindle for the Red Wings. Brendan Smith for the Red Wings. Got a Jonathan Erickson for the Red Wings. We got Jason Pominville for the Sabres. David Booth for the Panthers. Jordan Eberle for the Oilers. Louis Erickson for the Stars. Hendrik Sedin for the Canucks. Milan Lucic for the Bruins.
Good talk for this jock strap
pick.
into the stands.
For the Penguins. James Neal for the Penguins. He's going to get cross-checked. Nikolai Kulumin
Cool, man. Yeah.
for the Leafs. Best team. Gregory Campbell for the Bruins.
The son
Corey
of
Cruz for the Bruins.
Campbell.
Tyler Myers for the Sabres. Thomas Vanek for the Sabres. Carl Gunnarsson for the Maple Leafs. Ryan O'Brien for the Maple Leafs.
All right. Next up, I'm not sure which one's which.
This
One of them. I think that one's the one you're doing. I think is the TCDB guy.
Uh-huh.
Because Mom did these packs up, so I don't know which is which. We're gonna know when Jason will know when he starts seeing it if he opened it before.
Well, I generically know what packs I had, so this could be mine.
we got
So-
a Daniel Sedin
Which was our mystery card
for the Canucks.
that I couldn't remember the name.
No, if it's got Zenith, it's not mine. I didn't have any Zenith.
We got a Woltek Wolski for the Rangers. David Booth for the Panthers. Kyle Okposo for the Red Wings. Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Tyson Berry for the Avalanche. Patrick Eves for the Ducks. Kari Lehtonen for the Stars.
Letting
John Gibson.
That's the worst goalie name ever. That's letting in.
Kari Lehtonen.
it in.
Curry, you letting it in.
John Gibson.
Could be worse. Could be Red Light Rasico.
We got a
Oh, we
Niels
got a patch.
Hoglander. That's a
Hoglander patch from Vancouver.
Phil Castle.
And who picked up Vancouver? Douglas Hutton did.
All right,
Yeah,
Douglas.
hey.
Douglas,
Phil Castle, number 81 for the Leafs,
first guy to wear the 81.
in your opinion. Bo
He was
Horvat
lazy.
for the Canucks. He was also fat,
He definitely was.
so Don't expect him to move very much. Sam
If he
Bennett.
wanted to, he could. He could move very well.
Sam Bennett can also fly a kite on Calgary.
Well, he's not on Calgary at the time in the last round.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. Ron Sutter for the Wild. Dylan Dubé
Dubé.
for the Calgary. I was supposed to say Cardinals. Sean
We got lots of
Courier,
Flyers. I'm like,
Flyers.
Yeah.
We got Jacob Fischerin. We got a Brock Nelson. Then we got a Hendrik Sedin. We
you
got
picked the wrong Sedin. There was a lot more Hendricks than Daniels.
Yeah. Okay. Last pack.
Must be.
CCB.
It must be mine, yeah.
It says
I'm sure they
RGC
were
on it.
separated, so.
Yeah, looks like mine.
I need to get a bigger sorting tray here.
John Gibson for the Ducks. We got a Zach Dean, rookie authentics. Ooh. Martin Kaut for Colorado patch. Numbered. 279 out of 649.
Nice.
Colorado?
Yep.
That's going
Oh,
on.
another patch.
Hobby Hound.
And then we got Tyler Radish on the Lightning. Patch. SP. Yep.
Nice. And Lightning, nobody got. Yep, that's staying with us.
Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Blue Jays on
The Blue
acetate.
Jays.
Blue Jays?
Blue Jackets.
Close.
They both start with blue and JA, so
There
I
you
get
go.
confused.
And that's got like a missing.
It's an acetate.
Is it acetate or is it just a
Yeah.
die?
I'm pretty
The
sure.
Blue Jackets.
The Blue Jackets?
Blue Jackets.
Oh no, it's just a piece missing.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's just like a hole in it.
Yeah.
They forgot to make the rest of the card.
Do you want me to put this in the hits pile?
Sure, it's a pretty cool card actually.
And then this guy we can just skip because he sucks.
Who? Oh, Brady.
Just don't say his name, please.
I said his first name.
Maggie Glumel.
Pardon?
Maggie Glumel for the Stars.
Don't know that one.
It's a rookie card, so. Nick Suzuki on the Stars medal.
Not on the Stars.
It's
What?
is he? Oh, is it?
He's a Montreal Canadian.
No, it's for the Canadians,
Oh, I
but
was gonna say.
it says Stars in the bottom
It looked a lot
left-hand
like a
corner.
toilet seat to me.
We got an Anthony Mantha, UD canvas for the Capitals. Then we got a Kel
There's a
McCarr.
nice one. There's a nice one.
That's a good one.
Makar, yeah.
We got Vasilevsky.
Sassy.
Nikolai Ehlers for the Jets.
And the last card,
We got a Martin Necas
Orange Dazzler.
Orange Dazzler.
on the Hurricanes. Yep.
Awesome. And that, my friends, is the break. So, Chuck.
All right, Chuck.
Congrats, Chuck, on picking Jeremy Roenick.
Yeah, on ignoring us,
And we talked them out of it.
we got a Blackhawk, a Coyote, a Blackhawk, a Flyer, and a Blackhawk. So, yeah, nicely spread out. So, Chuck, you got a free team. You can either go in the baseball break next week or 2 weeks for the next hockey break. I gave Jason the same option. If you don't want to go in the hockey one or in the baseball one, you can skip it to the next one. You want to redo the hits?
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Why?
Just checking something. First up, Kel McCarr pack
Redo.
on SP Authentic Profiles for Colorado. Then we got Tyler Radish on Lightning. SP Rookie Authentics
Oh, nice, Joe.
patch. Do you mind if I can get a
Please
sleeve?
give the team to Joe Mansman. I can do that. So, Joe, you get to pick if you want it in baseball or the next hockey.
Can I get a sleeve, please?
You want a sleeve?
Yeah,
Yes.
this one doesn't have one
How
for some
thick is
reason.
it?
It's pretty decent.
Try a regular sleeve first.
I think it fits in a regular sleeve. I remember SP correctly.
I think so.
I'm running out of the thick ones.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
it fits.
That's it.
And then we got a Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Blue Jackets on open ice allure. Then we got a Martin Kaut numbered.
And that's
Pack.
that's from Ultimate. So there's like 9 cards in a box when you buy a box.
Oh, nice.
279 out of 649.
Awesome.
And then we got a Niels Hoglander SPX rookie jersey for the Canucks. Then we got a Alexander Volkov. That makes more sense. 134 out of 299 Ultimate Rookies. And then we have a Alexander Picard for the Blue Jackets. Autographed numbered patch. Numbered 1561 out of 1999. So yeah.
Gee, my videos are going to be pretty short this week too.
Yeah. Lucky you.
Not a lot of Hall of Famers in this. But I'll definitely do one for the Hets and one for the rookies anyway. All right, so thank you very much. You want to do Mets, Joe? Is that what you're saying? Let's go Mets. You got it. Mets in the next hockey or baseball. And
Anytime it's ready.
He's in the next one.
You just need to pick it up.
Oh, there's a jersey right there. No wonder I couldn't see him. All right, so let's shut the camera down and we'll see what Jason has going on with his ashamed blue.
A lot of shame. Another piece of my soul is being chipped away. I was just checking to see if there was a score yet, but the game's not on until 6 o'clock. So I was just starting. So
Well, at least the Blue Jays won a
got
championship for you.
I ripped this the other day, so I got this video coming out shortly. But yeah, I'm hoping to get something or somehow in the next week. I filmed the video of that came out the weekend. So that box, I didn't even know it was out. I was at the guy and I'm like, yeah, metal came out. Well, I've been lucky lately. Give me a box. Wasn't planning on buying it, but we'll see what's out next payday, and I might be buying another hobby box. It could be baseball. I'm not sure. Whatever I can find. When you don't have an LCS, it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks when Walmart's your LCS.
Yeah. I can always order online, but I hate it because I do not trust like packages coming on my mail. Like they leave it at the front door, and I really don't want a $200 to $300 hobby box left at the front door when I'm not at home.
If you're going to do that, make sure you have to get a signature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to get it delivered, tell them they have to sign for it. Then you don't have to worry about them leaving it at your door.
So
There's some nice cards in here, Jason.
I like to maybe get a box of Canada Post. Oh wait,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's not going to happen.
then I'll never get it.
Yeah.
They're going to go bankrupt for the 4th time in 2 years. And Mike, what do you got going on, brother?
I guess I'm going to be the mailing station for everyone from Canada. If you got something going to Sticks, you got something going to Jason or something going to Jeff, send it my way. And I've already got a couple of boxes over here ready to go for Jeff, and he's going to come down sometime in the summer.
Yep.
And we'll figure it out. And it might be, a tour of Philadelphia.
I'm going to try to get the
Jeff and
Brandon
boys.
this spring, but my father-in-law's coming, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, but I really don't have much going on other than hanging out with Jeff on Thursday nights and doing the Junkies recap
and your OnlyFans.
on Mondays. Yeah, my OnlyFans, which has 0 fans.
I'm
but-
thinking of creating an OnlyFans just to sit down and eat in front of the camera.
Yeah,
Would
But
people
other than
need
that,
more money to see that?
I do have a break coming up, but it's the guy's still putting together the box. If you saw it maybe 2 or 3 years ago, we did a box with all these dream packs in it, and everybody had a great time with it. And there's all kinds of older cards, newer cards, all kinds of stuff in there. And I'm kind of working with him. He just started doing them again, and we're going to do that. And
Is he in the chat?
maybe some series 2. I don't know.
Blasters of Series 2 or Hangers of Series 2, anything.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. It's going to be kind of one of those things. But if Jeff's coming down, maybe we'll hold off until Jeff gets here, and then we'll do the break at that time. Where Jeff can take over some of the break, and I can take some over part of the break. And
just gonna make sure he brings down his squeaky chair.
yeah, I don't have a squeak. My chair's not squeaky enough for that. But yeah, we'll figure something out. So yeah, like after the stream, Jeff, let me know when you're thinking of coming down, and we'll get something together, because I just need a little bit of advance notice to get weekdays off are not a problem. Getting that time off, and maybe we can catch like that.
Talk to her, the girl that the part-timer from work that will be covering for her. So, and then you got to figure out when we get the cottage and all this other stuff. So
well, there's no work, so
that's but they're still open. They can sell stamps. But you're not allowed to take any mail or anything. Amazon's already told all their people, do not bring returns to Canada Post. They're using a different company now. So
yeah, because Pirate Ship said, "Oh, we got you all set up. We're gonna send you out. We're gonna send it up UPS." I'm like, no. Do not send anything to Canada UPS.
Nope.
Because they will charge you something. They will. I thought I had everything. The first package I ever sent to Jeff, I sent UPS, and it was like $29, and I thought everything was covered. And then Jeff sends me an email. They want $59 COD. I'm like, what? Yeah, do not send anything UPS to Canada.
They're what was it? The border fees, handling fees, and something else.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
You crooked.
Came up on that, yeah. So
and then the thing is, though, I learned afterwards, one of the guys that delivered used to deliver to me in Walmart, and he said what you do is if you know you got something coming, pay it through your phone, you call them and pay it that way, you get a 20% discount than if you pay the guy at your door.
Yeah, but we didn't even know that there was going to be a surcharge or anything.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing. So it's like, yeah, postal service only to Canada, or send it to me, and then Jeff can come down and we can get it all taken care of that way.
Exactly.
Who's eBay?
eBay is actually a guy he makes up mystery packs for Retro Robbie.
Oh, nice.
The lot on there. Yep. Him
I
and
thought it was someone being funny here changing their name.
I'm going to talk to him about doing some packs. I know he does baseball, but I don't know if he does hockey or football. I was going to talk to him about that, and I'm going to try to get some packs from him for our baseball break for sure.
Cool.
But if he does hockey or football, I'm still haven't decided on if we're going to do a football one or not. I didn't get as much reception for that.
Yeah, I kind of stay away from that.
Oh, he does any packs. Awesome. So you know what, eBay, you and I are going to talk, because I need some mystery packs for hockey other than the ones I have now, because Jason donated, and then I buy them from a guy, but I don't mind buying some extra ones to add to it as well. So you and I will definitely talk, bud. Oh, okay. Awesome. Robbie has an old hockey break of mine. Awesome. No, looking forward to it. All right, everybody. So everybody knows it's not going to get shipped out. Even if I work overnight, it's not going to get out because they're going on strike as of midnight. So I'm going to set everybody aside. It's all going to be in team bags with the dates and everything on it. And then when I go to Mike's, like I said, I'll get everything shipped out then. I'll have them all in a box ready to go.
Yeah, we can probably do it through my pirate ship down here. Probably be a lot cheaper than going to the post office. It's going to save you $2 to $3 a package.
Oh, well, sure.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny with the ones I sent with all in the bubble mailers, Johnny said it was cheaper. The price that I sent to him, it was cheaper than he can send to most guys in the States.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm like, wow. Yeah. Yep. So it looks like all the teams got some good cards. So there's a few that are a little light, but I'm sure next time you never know what's going to happen. Like just like a baseball break, some teams hit big in one and then nothing in the other.
Yeah.
But there's a few cards. I know that one there. These two, the Eberle's going to get randomed into somebody, the Blue Dazzler, and then the Kelly Dyer, which is a female goalie for USA. They'll both get randomed into somebody's, and then I got to look up Mike Richards to see which team he played for in 14-15.
Oh, it's definitely LA.
Was it LA?
Oh, definitely LA at that time. Yeah. He was not on the Flyers at that time.
Well, then I'm putting it in the pile right now.
Yeah, put it in the LA pile.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody getting in the break. It was nice to something a little different. And now that it went over so well, we'll probably do every second week. We'll do a hockey break now.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Jason and Mike and Johnny, for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for getting in the break. And have a pucking good day. Thanks, everybody.